December 20th, 2015, the date it happened on, having numerology of 47. Nevada is one of only two states with a gematria of 47. The other is Ohio. Should be noted that the word president equals 47. The first Republican debate was in Ohio. The first presidential debate for the Democrats was in Nevada. Nevada and Ohio, the two 47 states connecting to the word president. Also, this happened in front of the Paris Hotel, which reminds us of France, which has the gematria of 47. Another terror hoax by the numbers, well covered on this channel. With regards to that 1 killed, 37 injured, again, 137 is the 33rd prime number. They now say the driver's from Oregon, the 33rd state. Before they put out the driver or victim information, they said she was driving a 1996 Oldsmobile. And what stands out to me right away is that 96 is the number of Freemason. The numerology for this year, you could add 19 plus 96, which would equal 115. The word killing equals 115. So does Freemasons, the plural. The Las Vegas Police Department put out this tweet. I noticed their police department has gematria of 67. Yesterday's date also had 67 numerology. Might be why their card was up to participate in made-for-TV propaganda news. This is another symbolic event, a national story. Las Vegas equals 86, like symbol, triangle, and pyramid. Las Vegas, Nevada together has the gematria of 133, like government, like White House. Remember, the first Democratic presidential debate was there. Forbes has been reporting that Donald Trump is the 133rd richest man in the world. So now they give us more details, and here's how we can prove this is connected to the winter solstice. Check this out, Truth Seeker. Lakeisha N. Holloway in Pythagorean gematria equals 74, just like Masonic, just like Oregon, where they say they think she's from. Her name, the big way, sums to 191. So 7483, the small way, 191, the big way. Look at the gematria of winter solstice, Truth Seeker. 7483 and 191. Now let's look at the victim's name. Also notice that the name Holloway in English gematria has a 666 connection. Lakeisha 66. The 66th book of most Bibles is Revelation, the book that talks about the number 666. A lot of 66 this past weekend, which we've well covered. So as for the location of where the driver's supposedly from, Portland, Oregon, notice that Portland has gematria of 37, like the number injured. Oregon, 38, the number plastered on the story, the number for death. Oregon, in simple English gematria, also sums to 74, like the driver's full name as given in the media in Pythagorean gematria, the number for Masonic. As it happens, Portland, Oregon also has matching gematria of New World Order. Possibly a coincidence. Of course, they said she was 24 years old, the reflection of 42. Those of you who follow my work know what 42 has to do with Black Americans. The numbers 42 and 59 are often stamped on Black Americans. Black History Month is February, the only month with 42 gematria, February 28th, the 59th day of the year. The victim supposedly a 22-year-old Jessica Valenzuela from Buckeye, Arizona. Buckeye has gematria of 27, a number also often associated with death. Think about the 27 Club, the rock stars who've died at age 27, the majority of them having life numbers of 27 from their birth numerology. Arizona having gematria of 39, put it together summing to 66, a number connected to the driver as well as the victim. If you write out the word 33, it sums to 66. 33 and 66 having this relationship. Also, if you write out 33, it sums to 156, and Buckeye, Arizona, as it happens, has gematria of 156. If you write out 666, it also sums to 156. Again, the driver's name has the 666 connection through Holloway. All of this stuff is from Ancient knowledge. In the Bible, these numbers are coded within heavily. Lots of them connecting to Revelation, the final book, the 66th book. The driver, Jessica, having gematria of 31, like Arizona, her location. Her name, Jessica Valenzuela, has Pythagorean gematria of 59, the kill number. The Paris, France attack happened on Friday the 13th, a Friday with 59 numerology, the kill number in Jewish gematria. Valenzuela sums to 38, like death. Jessica in simple English gematria sums to 66, like Lakeisha, like woman. Notice a female victim, female driver, even saying she's the mother. The last name Valenzuela has simple English gematria of 119, another special number, all-seeing eyes, Star of David equals 119. The small way Star of David's 47. Remember, this happened on a date with 47 numerology in Nevada, where we started. And again, the driver's name syncs up perfectly with Winter Solstice. This story comes on the Winter Solstice in many parts of the world. Now, officially, the Winter Solstice will be tomorrow, December 22nd, and here's what I find concerning. The date numerology is interesting, but the gematria of December 22nd sums to 222. Also, just think about how the date's written out, 12/22, a sequence of 3 2s. The Paris attacks lasted 222 minutes. San Bernardino, California equals 222. Both of those stories brought up in this story. This story could be foreshadowing something much bigger for tomorrow, the actual winter solstice. Oftentimes, the reason they code these stories is because it leads to the next hoax if decoded properly. One last point, the number 38, which we began with, also connects to Christmas. The sun's at the low spot in the sky after the solstice for 3 days, which means up until Christmas Day. Christmas has that gematria of 38. Christmas, the big way, also sums to 110. What these numbers remind me of are president. President's 47, the small way, however. What's interesting about the president's birthday, Truth Seeker, is that it's 144 days before Christmas. In history, on Barack Obama's 144th day of being alive, Christmas Day 1961, on the Andy Griffith Show, there was an episode about a bootlegging family being traced back to 411 Elm Street, where they were busted. In 1963, JFK would be assassinated from 411 Elm Street. Of course, the Kennedy family are highly associated with bootlegging. JFK would be shot from 411 Elm Street. Look at the gematria of assassin, Truth Seeker, 411. And with regards to Obama being born 144 days before this episode debuted, 144 is another number that connects to the assassination of JFK as well. Sagittarius has gematria of 144. JFK was shot on the first day of Sagittarius, November 22nd, 1963. A date with 96 numerology, like Freemason. In history, a lot of presidents have died on dates with 44 and 144 connections. The first president to die in office died at the age of 68, 1 month into his term, April 4th, 1841. That was William Henry Harrison. Notice how when you write out April 4th and 44, they both sum to 144. JFK was the 44th term president. Obama's the 44th president. Martin Luther King Jr. was also assassinated in the year 68 on April 4th. With regards to 68, the first president to die in office was the 9th president, William Henry Harrison, who died April 4th at age 68. MLK died in 68 on April 4th. Obama, the 44th president, with name gematria of 68. And these numbers often associated with death. I've read that caskets go 6 feet deep, are 8 feet long. Some people have said most caskets are only 7 feet long. 8 feet is the upgrade. Anyhow, these numbers 68, 86, remember Las Vegas 86? These are numbers that are associated with death. Hiroshima bombing August 6th, 8/6, 1945. Symbolic. And again, Las Vegas, Nevada has that coding for 133, like White House, like government. White House. Government. These stories are riddles. They forecast something to come. It might not be as soon as this Christmas, but as the stories unfold, and as you pay attention to this numerology and gematria language, you can often see how history has been synced up by the numbers, which is what I continue to reveal here. So have no fear. There's no crazy drivers out there randomly targeting people with babies in the back. This is just your government and how their propaganda machine works. We should all be well aware of this in 2015, 14 years after the most monumental false flag hoax of all, September 11th. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.